My beloved child, imagine a seed buried deep within the soil, surrounded by darkness, yet full of potential. It does not resist the darkness or the weight of the soil, but instead presses upward, trusting in the light above that it cannot yet see. This is what your faith looks like. When you come to me with a prayer for financial miracle, you may feel buried beneath the weight of financial struggles, unable to see how I will provide. But just as the seed pushes through the earth, so too must you trust that I am working even when you cannot yet see the result. In Mark 10:46-52, you see a man named Bartimaeus, blind and overlooked by society. Like that buried seed, Bartimaeus' faith pushed him to cry out to me. Not once, but over and over again. His persistence, his belief in what he could not yet see, brought him the miracle he so desperately needed. And just as I stopped and called him out of the crowd, I will also stop for you when you persistently call upon me with faith through your Catholic prayer for financial miracle. 1. The power of persistent prayer, a path to financial miracles. Imagine standing on the edge of a vast ocean, watching the waves roll in, one after another. Each wave has a rhythm, a persistence, a force that carves the shore slowly yet surely. This is how I want you to approach your prayer for financial miracle, a continuous, unwavering call that rises above all doubts. Like the waves, your prayer must come to me again and again, filled with faith and trust, knowing that every whisper, every plea, reaches my ears. When you pray for financial miracles, do not think that one moment of asking is enough. Think of Bartimaeus, blind and helpless on the roadside. The crowds told him to be silent, to stop his cries. But he continued. His voice, full of faith, cut through the noise. Just as your prayer for financial miracle must rise above the voices of doubt, fear, and discouragement, Bartimaeus knew that I could heal him. Just as you must believe that I can bring about the financial miracles you seek. In moments of financial hardship, it is easy to feel like your prayers are falling on deaf ears. You might feel overlooked, forgotten, like your cries are lost in the noise of the world's troubles. But I assure you, I hear you. Every time you lift up a Catholic prayer for financial miracle, it reaches me. No prayer is too small or insignificant, no heart too heavy for me to carry. Just as I heard Bartimaeus amidst the crowd, I hear you now. Even when the weight of financial stress presses down on your spirit, your persistent prayer for financial miracle is not an act of futility. Like the waves that shake the shoreline over time, so too does your persistence in prayer shape the financial miracles I am preparing for you. The key is in your trust, your faith that even when you do not see the immediate effects, something is happening in the spiritual realm. Your powerful prayer for financial miracle stirs the heavens, and I am working behind the scenes to provide for you in ways you cannot yet see. Each time you come to me in prayer, you are chiseling away at the barriers that stand between you and your financial breakthrough. I know your needs before you even speak them, but there is a beauty in your persistence. A faith that grows stronger with each prayer. Just as Bartimaeus kept calling out, despite the crowd's attempts to silence him, your prayer for financial miracle must continue. Even when circumstances tell you to give up, there will be times when doubt creeps in. when the pressure of financial burdens feels overwhelming. But I urge you to keep going. Just as the waves never stop crashing against the shore. Never stop coming to me in prayer. Your powerful prayer for financial miracle is shaping your future. Preparing the way for a financial healing that will exceed your expectations. Do not be discouraged by the passing of time. Every moment in prayer draws you closer to the miracle you seek. Trust in my timing. Like the waves that take time to shake the shore. Financial miracles often come in ways and at times that you do not expect. The process may be slow, but it is sure. Each Catholic prayer for financial miracle is heard. Each one is important. And each one brings you a step closer to the provision and breakthrough I have prepared for you. I have seen the sacrifices you've made. The nights spent in worry. The tears shed in private. I know the weight of financial strain can feel unbearable. But remember that I am with you. When you come to me with a powerful prayer for financial miracle, you are not just asking for a temporary solution, but for a transformation. I do not simply patch up your financial wounds, I bring about a lasting healing that flows from my abundance. Continue to be like Bartimaeus, persistent, unwavering in your faith. When others say it's hopeless, when the voices around you whisper that nothing will change, lift your prayer for financial miracle even higher. Trust that I am listening, that I am moving on your behalf, and that your financial miracle is being woven together in my perfect timing. Hold fast to the truth that I am a God who provides. I never fail my children, and I will not fail you. The financial miracle you seek may not come in the way you expect, but it will come. Keep praying. Keep believing. And watch as I take your powerful prayer for financial miracle and turn it into a testimony of my goodness, provision, and love. Do not grow weary in your prayers. The financial breakthrough you are praying for is not out of reach. Just as the waves tirelessly shape the shore, your prayers are shaping the financial future I have for you. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you, hearing every prayer, seeing every need, and preparing the way for your financial miracle. Trust in me, for I will not fail you. 2. Faith like Bartimaeus, trusting beyond what you see. My beloved child, Bartimaeus may have been physically blind, but his heart saw what others around him could not. He saw my power to heal, to restore, to provide. In much the same way, you may not see the financial breakthrough you are praying for, yet your faith serves as a vision that reaches far beyond the limitations of your current reality. Imagine yourself walking through a thick fog, unsure of the road ahead, yet trusting that each step brings you closer to the destination you seek. This is how I want you to approach your prayer for financial miracle, trusting that every prayer, every act of faith, leads you closer to the financial provision I have promised. When Bartimaeus heard that I was near, he did not let his blindness stop him from crying out. He couldn't see me, but he recognized my voice, and he believed in my presence. Similarly, when you come to me with your prayer for financial miracle, even when you cannot physically see the results yet, you must trust that I am there. Your faith is the bridge between your current struggle and the financial miracle I am preparing for you. It is through your Catholic prayer for financial miracle that you are reaching out to me. And I am reaching back, ready to lead you through the fog of uncertainty. You may be tempted to doubt when the financial challenges around you seem insurmountable. The weight of debt, The burden of bills and the pressure of unmet needs can make it difficult to see the way forward. But I tell you this, just as I was with Bartimaeus in his moment of desperation, I am with you now. Every powerful prayer for financial miracle that you lift up to me is heard. Each one strengthens your connection to me, like a lifeline in the midst of the storm. When Bartimaeus cried out to me, even as the crowd tried to silence him, his faith never wavered. He trusted that I would hear him, and he believed that I would provide the healing he so desperately needed. Your prayer for financial miracle must have that same unwavering trust. When the voices of doubt and discouragement surround you, when the noise of fear tries to drown out your hope, let your faith be like Bartimaeus, persistent, bold, and unshaken. Know that I am listening, and that I will provide for you in ways that go beyond what you can currently see. In the fog of financial uncertainty, it is easy to focus on what is missing, what is lacking, and what has yet to be resolved. But I invite you to shift your focus. Instead of dwelling on what you do not yet see, turn your attention to the power of prayer. Every time you come to me with a Catholic prayer for financial miracle, you are taking a step closer to the financial breakthrough that is on its way. It may not always feel immediate, but I am working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, moving every obstacle, to bring you to a place of abundance. I know the pressures you face. I see the moments when you wonder if there is enough to provide for your family, to cover your needs, or to overcome the financial hurdles that seem too high. But just as Bartimaeus trusted that I would heal him even before the miracle came, I ask you to trust me with your financial life. Trust that your powerful prayer for financial miracle is moving mountains, even when you cannot see them shifting. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. When Bartimaeus threw off his cloak and came to me, he left behind the weight of his old life. He knew that in my presence, he would find healing. I ask you to do the same in your financial life. Leave behind the burdens of fear and worry. Come to me with a heart full of faith, knowing that your prayer for financial miracle is powerful enough to change the course of your financial situation. Let go of the doubts that have been holding you back, and step forward with the confidence that I am your provider. In moments of uncertainty, remember this: your financial miracle is not just about numbers and bills. It is about trust. It is about faith that rises above what you see, and believe in the promise of what I am doing. Every time you lift up a Catholic prayer for financial miracle, you are declaring your faith in my provision. Every powerful prayer for financial miracle is an expression of your trust that I am working all things for your good, even when the way is unclear. Do not be discouraged by what seems impossible. Just as Bartimaeus believed in the impossible, so must you. Your financial challenges may feel overwhelming, but they are not greater than my power to provide. Your prayer for financial miracle is not a last resort, it is the most powerful tool you have. Use it with confidence. Come to me with the expectation that I will meet your needs, and watch as I bring about the financial breakthrough you have been waiting for. In the same way that Bartimaeus' faith led to his healing, your faith will lead to the financial miracle you seek. Trust in me, my child. I have never failed those who come to me in faith, and I will not fail you. Keep praying, keep believing, and know that your financial miracle is on its way. Trust that your prayer for financial miracle is shaping the future I have planned for you. One step at a time. 3, The role of bold faith in financial miracles. Faith is like the wings of an eagle that soar above the storms. Bartimaeus, though blind, had the boldness to call out, knowing that I would not pass him by. He believed with all his heart that I could heal him. And his faith was the key to unlocking his miracle. Your prayer for financial miracle requires that same boldness, that same confidence in my ability to provide. Imagine a locked door with the key in your hand. That key is your faith. You hold the power to unlock the door to your financial miracles. But the key only works if you use it. Bartimaeus didn't hesitate. He called out to me, and I answered. In the same way, when you pray with bold faith, your powerful prayer for financial miracle becomes the key that opens the door to the financial provision you seek. I am your provider, and I will not fail you when you trust me with all your heart. 4. The unseen work of God in your financial life. My child, think of a tree growing silently in the forest. Day by day, its roots spread deeper, unseen by the human eye, yet preparing for the tree to stand tall and firm. Your faith is like the roots of that tree. As you continue to pray with persistence and faith, your prayers are taking root, even if you cannot yet see the results. Through your prayer for financial miracle, I am working beneath the surface, preparing the blessings that will one day bloom in your life. Bartimaeus could not see the miracle that was coming, but he trusted that it was near. I want you to have the same trust in me for your financial situation, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Your faith is growing stronger. Your Catholic prayer for financial miracle is watering the seeds of financial miracles that will soon sprout and bear fruit. If this message has strengthened your faith, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and share how I have worked in your financial life. Together, we will build a community of faith that supports one another as we trust in my provision. 5. God's timing in financial breakthroughs. Bartimaeus waited patiently for me to pass by, and at just the right moment, he called out. Timing is essential in the miracles I perform. When you pray for financial help, trust that my timing is perfect, just as the sun rises at the perfect time each day. So too does my provision arrive exactly when you need it. Do not be discouraged if the answer to your prayer for financial miracle is delayed. I am never late. Your persistence in prayer is like the steady rise of the tide. It may seem slow at first, but when it reaches its fullness, it is unstoppable. Continue to trust in me. Your financial miracle is coming. And when it arrives, you will see that every moment of waiting was worth it. Keep praying with faith and patience, knowing that I will provide exactly what you need at exactly the right time. 6. Walking in faith through financial struggles. Just as Bartimaeus' blindness didn't stop him from calling out to me, your financial struggles should not stop you from believing in my provision. I want you to walk in faith, knowing that every step you take with me is leading you toward financial freedom. Your Catholic prayer for financial miracle is the lifeline that keeps you connected to my provision. Think of a ship sailing through a storm, with the lighthouse in the distance guiding it to safety. Your faith is the lighthouse that will guide you through your financial storm, and I am the one holding the light. Every time you pray with faith, you are steering closer to the financial breakthrough you seek. Amen.